with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, Alana, sometimes you take a look at parts of the state and you're just in awe. One of them right behind you there.
Can you believe we live here, Glenn? I mean,
it's amazing.
It's so gorgeous. This is a good one. This is Grantsville. So, hey, you don't have to go far. Just hop in the car and take a drive. Chris Williams catching this one. You saw the mix of sun and clouds out there. That is just a stunning shot. The reflection in the water, it always gets me. It was a really pretty day. Backside of the Wasatch, just as beautiful. Lisa catching this one in Liberty, submitting on abc4.com. Gosh, we appreciate it. She called it Shepherd's Delight. That is just wonderful pink hues there. Okay, as we look at the satellite radar, it shows you in the last few hours we did have moisture on the eastern side of the state. That's where most of our storms focus today, east of I-15. As we put this into motion, you see how they track east and they dwindle as we lose that daytime heating. Quieter conditions along the Wasatch Front, and those temperatures, they heated up. 102 is where we topped out, and we're still pretty mild right now. 84 degrees in Salt Lake, 10 degrees cooler up there in Cache Valley, mid-70s in Vernal, low 80s in Cedar City, and it's still 97 degrees in St. George. So if you miss that heat, just head south because, gosh, they can't catch a break. They will, though. We do have some changes. I'm going to show you what I mean. 80s as we close out the news with mostly clear skies. Clear conditions for the overnight in Salt Lake and along the Wasatch Front. We'll see those temperatures dropping into the mid-70s by 9 a.m. Off to the races. Lots of sunshine on the way, and the heat's going to hold on. Futurecast shows us what to expect. Now, we have seen moisture and storms throughout the week, and severe storms at that. But as we look at the Futurecast, we start to see that all to the east of us. Very quiet conditions as we head into our Friday. High pressure taking control. It's the dominant weather feature, and that means we get a break from the storms, which is wonderful. It also opens the door for the heat to crank just a little bit, a little more so than we saw today. But then eventually things will change. As we look at wet weather potential, you're able to see through the weekend we stay pretty quiet, but the chances of storms starts to bump up. It gets scattered by Wednesday, and there's a reason why. Let me show you. So we're going to get a break from these storms, but we don't stay in that break category. No, it's because of this high pressure on the move. So that's really going to dominate and bring drier conditions to the Beehive State for the weekend with plenty of heat. But watch as that starts to track a little further east. It's got clockwise flow, which means we get an enhanced southerly flow, dragging that moisture back into Utah. Moisture potential, daytime heating. It's exactly what we saw this week. So as we head into early next week, the storms make a return. That means flash flooding potential will go up. Tomorrow we have a break. Not likely for any of the places where it's monitored. Daytime highs tomorrow, though, still hot. 101 in Salt Lake. We'll get to the 90s in Cache Valley, 90s in Price, 107 in Moab. Let's zoom in. How do our mountain valleys look? Warm. Okay, hot. If you're in Heber, 89 in Park City. We do see temperatures into Willa and Ogden climbing into the mid to upper 90s with that sunshine. So running slightly above average when it comes to seasonal norms. 104 in Green River, upper 90s in Oak City and Richfield. And as you head further south, triple digits. Day 27 in St. George of triple digits today. Tomorrow will make 28 as they get to 109. Even Lake Powell will be pretty hot. Here's a check on the next 7 in St. George, where here is the relief. We start to drop by Monday. We're at 101, and even that is cooler than what we've seen in a long time. We do have 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday next week, where we could hit the 90s. It would break that streak. The longest we've ever had back-to-back triple-digit days in St. George is 54 days. I'm okay not breaking that record or getting close. I'm sure folks in Washington County are like, yeah, same. Here's the Wasatch Front, triple digits, cooling down with the increase of cloud cover and moisture, bringing the potential of some isolated to scattered storms. So similar to what we saw this week, but we do have a little stretch here where it's just hot and dry.
All right. Interesting that as the daytime highs come down, the lows don't necessarily.
Interesting or terrible. I mean, we don't get much of a break. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Lana. I appreciate it. Talk about no relief and getting a break. What is happening?
Man, the Pac-12 is in trouble. They are in a state of disarray after another school leaves the conference, and former Utah State star